Good afternoon, Doctor.
Good afternoon.
Yes, we just wanted to understand, or for you to give us the highlight of the meeting between yourself and the head of state.
Right. First of all, it's something very unique in Africa. It's not often that you get the ruling party and the official opposition actually sitting and sharing ideas. We had an incredibly cordial meeting where we exchanged views on matters of absolute importance to national building and to the nation of the Republic of Namibia. Issues that concerns everyone wherever they are, whether it's in the village or whether it's in the informal settlements or whether it's in the towns. Issues that are critically important for us to achieve, but it's issues that cannot be achieved by one person alone or by one political party alone. We've got the harmony of political parties in our multi-party constitutional democracy, where we are aiming at achieving a lot of what we have set ourselves back in 2004 in the Vision 2030, hopefully to be able to achieve the majority of those that we have set ourselves as a nation. We are the nation of the land of the brave. Naturally, we will be having our political differences. Our political differences will not hinder our strategies. I'm a strong believer in a well-crafted strategy that will be able to be imposed upon chaos in order for us to actually get order into the system itself. We are lagging behind in our development. We can build as many roads and bridges as necessary, but if we are not investing in the well-being of our people, that is the measure of us looking after our nation indeed. We are a small nation, but with the complexity of the geopolitics in this world and very few countries emerging very, very powerful, and a large number of countries emerging medium powerful. If we are not careful in crafting a very good strategy so that Namibia continue to remain afloat, we will risk being trodden down at the bottom, and Namibia will become irrelevant to many of the countries. So what is important is to maintain a harmonious relationship, in the words of our founding father, between our various political parties, and to share ideas as to how best we can build this Namibian house, just to reflect on our late president, Dr. Hage Gottfried Keingob as well. So what this was is the beginning of another era in the administration, the 8th administration, where political parties will be able to share ideas and to be able to unite where it's important. IPC is ready to support the government of the Republic of Namibia on its policies that are in the best interest of the Namibian people. As a political party, we have got a duty as the official opposition of the Republic of Namibia to oppose what we feel is not in the best interest of the Republic of Namibia, to also scrutinize the government policies and to scrutinize their implementation, to make sure that they are at the coalface serving the people of the Republic of Namibia. Naturally, we've got a lot of problems that we need to overcome and to solve within our local governments, in our regions, and also central government itself. At the coalface of receiving the services is the local authority, and that is what we need to ensure it's well administered. Politicians in the local authorities make the decisions, but the implementation and the effectiveness of that implementation and delivery of services relies entirely on the effectiveness of the executive of all those local authorities. Without those local authorities carrying out their jobs in terms of the executive, it doesn't matter what the politicians decide. It doesn't matter what our members of parliament that we delegated as representatives of IPC are saying in that parliament. If there isn't any harmony that is designed to build this republic so that we can emerge amongst the nations as a triumphant nation where we as the land of the brave can truly say that we built Namibia. It's not about political parties. It's not one political party or the president. They cannot achieve it alone. We have to work together as Namibians. Myself and Her Excellency share the 1970s as young people, having contributed to the liberation struggle as well. Our commitments has not changed. My commitment has not changed. It's the mode of operation, the mode of implementation. Then may be different, what we want to achieve. Of course, there is big issues that needs to be dealt with. Corruption has to be dealt with. We need to make sure that there is a harmonious administration seamlessly where the money is spent and actually goes to the people that needs it, and not to go to the pockets of a few, exploiting the state, exploiting your own taxes as well, to make sure that we get mechanisms that will ensure that what we put in the budget actually go to save the people of Namibia. So our relationship and the discussions we had was obviously very much cordial. I had to congratulate Her Excellency, having been inaugurated as the first female president of our republic, and that is an achievement for the Namibian people itself. History does not record what elections took place. History only records who was in power at that time.
Okay, just a quick
Now,
one.
Doctor, you mentioned that you may differ when it comes to, as politicians, that's a given. And then the 8th administration has unveiled its plans in terms of how it wants the development trajectory to be through the 6th National Development Plan, as well as all the others. So was there, or is there a point, or is there parts of that particular plan, Doctor, that your party, because you said that as opposition, you are there to scrutinize and hold the government in power accountable at all levels. So are you happy with the plans of the 8th administration so far?
If you go back to the Vision 2030, the last paragraph of His Excellency Dr. Sam Nujoma stated that by 2030, Namibia shall be an industrialized nation living in harmony where a multi-party stable state system is taking place. The 2030 vision envisioned a Namibia where we've got 28,000 hectares covered in green schemes. NDP 6 makes reference to only 5,600 hectares that are covered. We consume 160,000 maize in Namibia itself. NDP 6 says that we have managed to harvest 9,974 tons of maize, which means that we still have to be importing about 150,000 tons. What is critically important is to make sure that Namibia is self-sufficient in terms of food, and we need to make sure that we can only eradicate poverty and hunger when we've got excellent employment rates in this country. In 2018, there were 725,742 people in employment. Today, we have the record which says that we've got 546,805. Now, that has got a 24.7 reduction in the people actually working. That has got an impact on our GDP in terms of our consumer, people who have got money that they can spend. It also has got an impact on actually how we are going to be growing our economy. With a reduction in the workforce, there will be a problem. We may differ in how we want to enhance our economy to grow, but we need to be friendly to the foreign investors to make sure that we create an environment conducive. Governments don't create jobs. It's the private sector that we need to pay attention to and to encourage them to be able to come here. But as I said a long time ago, we cannot encourage them if we are uttering phrases and rhetorics that are likely to chase these people away. We need to be very cautious. Namibia has got the investment destination, but that destination can only be realized if we are cautious with our political pronouncements. Careless statements will chase everybody away. And those people being chased away is jobs for our people, is reduction in poverty, is reduction in hunger, is contribution to our social services that brings in that money to be able to have excellent schools, to have excellent health facilities in this country. If anybody has traveled this country as much as I have, you would have seen quite a lot of devastating consequences of economic policies that didn't get the support of all the political parties.
So which